What is up, everyone? Circon here, bringing you guys another replaying. Today, we're going to take a look at the Chinese IS-2. And, well, most of you will probably have seen the Bloomberg video, but the IS-2 of the Chinese is basically worse than the Russian in every single way, except one, and that is 250 pen. There's some minute differences here and there, but for the most part, you're just worse off playing this. And once again, just to reiterate, the reason why I'm playing these kinds of things, even though they're pretty bad and no one plays them, and it leads to things that can be pretty bad. Now this one leads to pretty decent things, but hey. But yeah, I'm trying to free mark all of them, and as you can see, I'm almost close to the first mark here. So the goal is to do damage, right? We don't even really need to win either. We just need to do some damage. And we're in Westfield, and we're at +2, fighting off 4 tier 9s, a bunch of tier 8s, and a bunch of tier 7s. Now, the advantage here is pretty crazy for the enemy team, right? Like, having the Russian tanks is nice, but we don't have anything quite like an AE phase 1 that can just go hold down and smash things, right? So I'm already thinking I should not fight up north because I don't have the gun depression, and 2, I don't really have the pen to really do anything. So you can already see the Black Prince, and now the Love already died, basically being nuked by some hold down tanks. And one thing that I did find odd, that I only realized is a little bit in the game, because obviously I live streamed this, is that we do have a IS-16, which would be excellent here, but he's being really passive, staying with the TDs. So at this point, I have no idea. I'm like, where do I go to just maximize my game here? Because this is a uphill battle at best, and it's not one that will likely win, considering we're already 4 tanks down, and the other flank is also not doing too hot. And yeah, so if, in case you're wondering, I don't always have all the answers. I'm just looking for a way to do some damage here, and I figure it'd be a good showcase for you guys. Now the UDAS actually moves up and can fight the cost. So I'm just basically kind of waiting to see if anything comes from the city, because I can kind of fight there. You know, maybe some of the tier 7s are there. That would be nice. But you can already see in the bottom right that the enemy team has a lot of tanks there, and they're now basically killing us. There's only a 430 and a P43 there. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'll just go into the city. I'm gonna look for a fight. I don't want to fight I don't want to fight the AE phase 1. I don't want to fight the AMX30. I want to fight like another tier 7 or something. Maybe the tier 8, right? Like a Caravan maybe even, but obviously he's gonna be up there, or should have been up there. And that's where the object 432 shows up. That goes after the Foch, and the Foch is actually running away. You can't see it quite clearly now, but he's actually running from the 430. So this 430 is just farming the Foch. And I'm trying to do a tracking shot here, or at least, you know, get like a penning shot. And that was a bounce, and now we're gonna again aim for the tracking plus damage. And Russia, comrade, it went like bottom left, so it only hit the tracks. Didn't even detrack him, I don't think. And he actually kills our Tiger too, and I end up aiming even more, and finally our first shot connects, and that is only the first damage of the game, and it's over 3 minutes in. So I'm just struggling to see, like, what shall I do, right? Our entire right flank has you know, fallen at this point, so I'm just gonna stay in the city. It's my best odds to get some of these shots off, and again snipe that shot. Actually pen, after 2 very frustrating shots, we actually pen 2 in a row there, and I'm continuously checking behind me as well. I'm just trying at this point. You know, I'm not really feeling like we're gonna win, so I want to maximize what we can do here. So I want to help out my team, and at the same time do as much damage as I can. And I think on stream I said something like, okay, I want to do 2 more damaging shots, right? I want to do 2 more so that I know that I have a decent game. So the Scorpion comes in, obviously really easy pen. We pen him and track him, which is delicious. And now the 430 shows up, and I'm just waiting for my reload. Check around the corner, and he's not aiming at me. I'm gonna go for the side shot here, and bang! And he also gets shot by the charioteer, and he actually dies. So, hey, we did 2 shots. I'm happy, right? And you can't see it in the gun mark mod right now, but now I think I'm at like 65% already. So I'm happy, and I'm like, all right, we did 2 shots. Can we do more, chat, right? Trying to just maximize what we can do, and I'm trying to help my team still, the heavies over there, to have, so that they can have a decent-ish game, even though we're very likely gonna lose this. So hit the Scorpion again. I'm like, okay, this is going well. You know, hit another shot. Conway shows up, but he's not looking at me. He's actually looking at the UDAS. Gives me an excellent side shot for 438, and I'm just like, okay, this is good. I'm at 2,500 damage. Let's keep going. I'm gonna pre-aim there. I'm gonna, you know, hide my tank from the Scorpion, and now I'm like, okay, you just died. Convoy is probably gonna come, so I put some buildings between me and the Convoy. Scorpion is not paying any attention. Put a shot into him, and I'm okay. This is good. This is chilling. Trying to maneuver as best as I can here. We actually bounced a Yakma into 2. We were still camping A5. And now we just have to go for the AMX-30, right? We're gonna go for him. He runs into the building, and I'm just like, all right, this is it. We gotta go for the ram. We actually get the ram kill. And now it's me versus the world, and we've already done 3,200 damage. Conway comes in. And the reason I third-person aimed there is because obviously the rubble was in the way. So at that point, you're better off third-person aiming, so you make sure you hit the hull and not the turret, or try and hit the best shot you can. And at that point, you know, we done 3,600 damage. I'm more than happy. And that's where we die. And the convoy obviously had the bigger gun there. If you had the smaller gun, I actually could have survived that shot maybe and put another shot into him. But yeah, we did 3,600 damage. And I'll show you guys the end screen as well. Might as well, right? So we got the Kamikaze medal for ram killing the AMX-30. We did more damage than anybody in the enemy team, and the charioteer is the only one that out-damaged me on my own team. And we only lost 5.6. So that's not even that much. We lost a lot of money because I'm running a, as you can see in the game, or you could see in the game, I guess. I'm running food, and I'm running a large repair kit and a small first aid kit. So that's where the 40k comes in. So yeah, we lost a little bit of money, but for the most part, you know, I think it's good to show these types of games as well. And if you're one that's free marking as well, it's always nice to just think about what can you do to really maximize your damage in situations like this, right? But yeah, as you can see, most of the team all died north. South just died for free, probably. But yeah, like I said, I think it's cool to showcase a replay like this. It's a bit of a fast one, right? It was done in pretty much 6 minutes. But I think the whole sequence in the end there really is worth showing, because you always want to do as much as you can. Like, even if you're gonna lose, and especially if you're doing free marks, losing a game like this is actually better than a steamroll win where you do like half the damage, right? Because it doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's about the damage for the gun marks. And yeah, that was a quite interesting sequence. So yeah, a little bit of a weirder replay, but I hope you guys enjoy this type of content as well. And yeah, if you did, don't forget to subscribe. There will be more videos in the future. I'm trying to upload almost daily right now. And yeah, are you guys free marking anything? And if so, what tank are you doing right now? Are you stuck on a tank? Are you coming back to another tank later? As you well know by now, I'm doing all the tier 7s, and I need to do about 14 of them. So there's going to be more replays of tier 7 coming up shortly. But thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Take care.